didn't you already get COVID?
Yeah, I had Rona. I had it in October.
So why did you get a vaccination?
I'm a sheeple, dude. I'm part of the sheep, dude. I wanted it.
In fact, I said I believe they're safe, and I encourage many people to take them. My parents were vaccinated. I just said I don't think that if you're a young, healthy person that you need it. Their argument was you need it for other people.
So you don't transmit the virus.
That makes more sense.
So
But that's a different argument.
The popular streaming service adding the warning in an attempt to curb recent calls to censor and remove Joe Rogan.
The problem I have with the term misinformation, especially today, is that many of the things that we thought of as misinformation just a short while ago are now accepted as fact. I'm interested in telling the truth. I'm interested in finding out what the truth is. And I'm interested in having interesting conversations with people that have differing opinions. 8 months ago, if you said, if you get vaccinated, you can still catch COVID and you can still spread COVID, you would be removed from social media. They would ban you from certain platforms. Now, that's accepted as fact. If you said, I don't think cloth masks work, you would be banned from social media. Now, that's openly and repeatedly stated on CNN. If you said, I think it's possible that COVID-19 came from a lab, you'd be banned from many social media platforms. Now, that's on the cover of Newsweek.
Yeah, Joey, that's the point. You would be banned for saying all these things that are now accepted as fact. I got to tell you, I'm with Harris on this argument. But Emily, why is it that the censorship only cuts one way always? You know, where was the censorship over the false Russia story? That was misinformation. You know, President Trump going to St. John's Church and gassing and pummeling protesters. That was not truthful. The Inspector General said that. Or, you know, bounties on the heads of troops in Afghanistan. That was not truthful. Where is the censorship and the misinformation labels when it goes in the other direction?
Because the political culture of the far left has allowed them to think that they can get away with censorship, but without being labeled as such, right? Let's go back and look at their playbook. It first started with hate speech, right? So they falsely argue that it's unconstitutional, that it's not constitutionally protected, this hate speech. So then they start trying to put everyone into it, and all these comments, and then it graduates, it gets bigger. And now it's just information that makes them feel uncomfortable. And now the label is disinformation and misinformation. And the thing about it that Glenn Greenwald in part argues is that that term has a lot of elasticity, right? It's like the term terrorism, it's like the term pornography, where there's a lot of room for interpretation. And so these guys in their echo chambers can continue getting away with dumping a whole bunch of stuff into it. And they have created that culture, which is that they are free to cancel, to fire, to terminate, to censor.